Welcome to Roy English Podcast, where we help you master practical English for everyday life.
That's right, Roy, and today we're diving into the workplace.
Indeed, we're talking about 10 essential workplace idioms you must know. These phrases will really help you sound more natural and professional at work.
Learning these idioms is super important for anyone working in an English-speaking environment or just wanting to understand workplace conversations better. You can find today's vocabulary list in the video description below.
So, are you ready to get started, Lily?
Absolutely. Let's jump right in with our first idiom.
Our first idiom is call it a day. Lily, what does it mean to call it a day?
It means to stop working on something or to finish an activity for the day. You're done for now.
Exactly. For example, it's already 5 p.m. Let's call it a day and finish this tomorrow. It's like saying, let's go home.
Yes, or it can also be used if you've done enough for one session. Like after 6 hours of brainstorming, we decided to call it a day. Your brain just needs a break.
Right. You've reached a point where it's better to pause and continue later. It's a very common phrase to use when wrapping up work.
It definitely is. Time to pack up and relax.
Next up, we have on the back burner. What does this idiom suggest, Lily?
If something is on the back burner, it means it's still important, but you're putting it aside for now to deal with later. It's not a priority right at this moment.
That's a great explanation. For instance, we had to put the new marketing campaign on the back burner because the product launch needs all our attention. The product launch is more urgent.
Right, you just don't have the resources or time for it right now. I also hear it used for personal goals, like, my dream of starting a business is still on the back burner, but I plan to get to it eventually.
Yes, so it's not forgotten, just temporarily delayed. A very useful idiom for managing tasks and priorities.
It really helps to explain why something isn't being worked on right now.
Our third idiom is get your foot in the door. What are we talking about here?
To get your foot in the door means to gain an initial opportunity, even a small one, to enter a particular company, industry, or field. It's the first step towards something bigger.
Exactly. Like our example, taking an internship is a great way to get your foot in the door in the tech industry. It's a starting point.
Yes, it might not be your dream job right away, but it's a way to enter. I heard about someone who did this. She took a receptionist job just to get her foot in the door at that prestigious law firm. She hoped to move up later.
That's a perfect example. It's about gaining access and creating future possibilities, even if the first step isn't glamorous.
It's all about making that initial connection and showing what you can do.
Moving on to learn the ropes. Lily, imagine you're starting a new job. What would you need to do?
Well, I'd need to learn the ropes. It means to understand how things are done in a specific job or organization. You're learning the procedures, the rules, and the culture.
Spot on. We often say it takes a few weeks for new employees to really learn the ropes of our system. It's not just about the tasks, but the whole workflow.
Exactly. It takes time to get comfortable. I often tell new colleagues, don't worry, I'm still learning the ropes in my new role, so I might ask a lot of questions. Everyone needs time to adjust.
It implies a learning curve, and it's perfectly normal to need time to grasp everything. It's about becoming competent in a new environment.
And asking questions is part of the process of learning the ropes.
Our next idiom, move up the ladder, is all about career progression. What does it signify, Lily?
To move up the ladder means to get promotions, to advancing your career, and achieve higher positions within a company. It's about climbing to a better status.
That's right. Many people aiming to do this, like in our sentence. He's been working hard and hopes to move up the ladder quickly in his company. He wants to get promoted.
Yes, it's about growing professionally. And to do that, you need to be proactive. To move up the ladder, you need to show initiative and develop new skills. It doesn't just happen on its own.
Absolutely. It implies ambition and continuous effort to reach higher roles and responsibilities, a very positive phrase in a work context.
It certainly is. Everyone wants to feel like they're progressing.
Now, for a less positive one, pink slip. What does it mean to get a pink slip?
A pink slip is a notice of dismissal from employment. In simpler words, it means you've been fired or laid off. It's bad news.
It definitely is. Our example perfectly illustrates this. After the company restructuring, many employees received a pink slip. This means they lost their jobs.
It's a very direct way to say someone was fired. Another example would be, he was afraid of getting a pink slip after his department started downsizing. He was worried he might be next.
Yes, it's a euphemism for being terminated, often used in American English, a term you hope you never receive.
Definitely a phrase no one wants to hear.
Let's talk about effort with work your fingers to the bone. What kind of worker would you describe with this phrase, Lily?
Someone who works their fingers to the bone is someone who works extremely hard, puts in a lot of effort, and usually long hours. They're dedicated to their task.
Exactly. Like our first sentence. She worked her fingers to the bone to finish the project on time. She put in maximum effort.
Yes, it implies working until you're exhausted, often for a good cause. Like, my parents worked their fingers to the bone to provide a good life for us. It speaks to their dedication and sacrifice.
It certainly does. It emphasizes immense effort and hard work, often to achieve a significant goal or support loved ones. It's a strong image of hard labor.
It paints a clear picture of someone giving their absolute all.
Next up is glass ceiling. This is a powerful metaphor, Lily. What does it represent?
The glass ceiling refers to an unacknowledged barrier that prevents women and minorities from advancing to the highest levels in a profession or company. It's there, but you can't see it directly.
That's an excellent explanation. For example, many women feel they hit a glass ceiling when trying to reach executive positions. They can see the top, but something invisible stops them.
Right, it's a systemic issue. Breaking the glass ceiling is a major goal for many professionals from underrepresented groups, meaning they want to overcome these invisible barriers.
It's about striving for equality and challenging unseen obstacles in career progression, a very important idiom in discussions about diversity and inclusion.
It highlights the struggle for fair opportunities for everyone.
Our penultimate idiom is burn the midnight oil. I think many students and professionals are familiar with this one, Lily.
Oh, definitely. To burn the midnight oil means to work or study late into the night. You're staying up past your bedtime to get things done.
That's exactly it. For example, I had to burn the midnight oil to prepare for my presentation tomorrow. It suggests a late night of hard work.
It's a common phrase, especially when deadlines are tight. And you often hear about it in academic settings. Students often burn the midnight oil during exam season. They're studying through the night.
Yes, it emphasizes the late hours and intense focus required to meet a deadline or achieve a goal. It literally means using light, oil, late at night.
A very relatable phrase for anyone who's ever had to pull an all-nighter.
Finally, we have throw in the towel. What does this idiom imply, Lily?
To throw in the towel means to give up, to surrender, or to admit defeat. It comes from boxing, where a cornerman throws a towel into the ring to signal that their fighter can't continue.
That's a perfect origin story. So, in a work or life context, despite many challenges, she refused to throw in the towel on her startup. She kept fighting.
Yes, she didn't give up. On the other hand, sometimes people do decide to quit. After trying for years, he finally threw in the towel on his dream of becoming a professional athlete. He decided it was time to stop trying.
It's about making a decision to stop trying, whether it's giving up on a project, a goal, or even a difficult situation. It signifies the end of effort.
It's a powerful way to say someone has quit or admitted defeat.
Wow, Lily, we've covered a lot of ground today. Those 10 idioms are truly essential for anyone navigating the workplace.
They really are, Roy. From calling it a day to not throwing in the towel, these phrases will definitely help our listeners sound more confident and natural.
Absolutely. And remember, practice makes perfect. Try to use these idioms in your own conversations and writing.
Don't forget to check the video description for the full list of today's idioms and their meanings. We hope you found this episode helpful.
Thanks for tuning in to Roy English Podcast. We'll be back soon with more useful English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing.
See you next time, everyone. Bye for now.